Hey guys, this is Takai-Senpai, and welcome back to another Senpai Fridays. I don't have any comments or questions for you guys, but I'm changing it up just for today. Hopefully later in the future we'll get some questions or comments, but until then we'll just pop up with random things today. But this will always be Senpai Friday, and it'll just continue as that until something comes along the line. For today, we're just going to be going down the list of the spring anime that we have currently so far. And I'm just going to go about if I've seen it, how far I'm at, if I'm at the very peak of what's happening, or if I just decided not to watch it instead. So let's get right to it. So the first one right here is Attack on Titan. I'm actually caught up with Attack on Titan so far. I'm not too sure when it is that episodes come out, but I've seen the latest episode. This is not a spoiler video, so I'm not going to talk about anything here, but I'm very caught up with Attack on Titan. I've obviously seen the past season, and that's, to me, it's a great show. It's kind of sad that it's going to be so short episodes, because from what I heard, they've been working so long on trying to get this season out, but they just couldn't get it ready in time, so they gave us the amount of episodes that they are going to be, which I can't remember what the exact number is, but for what they're giving us is still amazing. I wish that it would take a lot slower, but it's work that they have to be putting in, and from how good I see the anime being, I think it's kind of worth it. But to wait, I think they said 4 years that it's been since they've been working on this, so that's kind of a big problem to me. The next one here is Boku no Hero Academia. I actually just started watching the first season last night because I see that this second season is so popular, so I felt like I have to see the first season. And without any spoilers, wow, the first episode actually made me cry, because from the anime so far that I've been watching, it's more of gags, and someone will come and say, oh, in the sense of this show, I was always expecting from him to say, oh, I want to be a hero, and then the gag come in and them say, no, it's too bad. So yes, I did start season 1. I haven't been watching season 2, obviously, because I want to catch up, and it's not that many episodes well, it's like 20 something episodes. I think I can catch up pretty quickly before the season ends. But yes, I am definitely planning on watching season 2. I just have to get there first. The next one on this list is, I'm not trying this, whatever, but I've never seen this. I haven't seen one episode. I don't think I've heard about it either, but it just seems like a regular magic show. I might watch an episode. I'm trying to watch at least the first episode of all these animes to see if I like it or not, and then I'll go ahead and decide for myself if I'm going to watch it. But as of today, no, I've never even heard of this show, and I haven't seen a single episode of it. I probably will, but because I haven't heard one thing about it, maybe I might not like it, for the reason that I haven't heard anything about it. I would assume I would have heard at least something good about it by now. Now we're going to the next one, the next couple of 3, which starts off Eromanga Sensei, which I actually really like this show. A lot of people I've seen a lot of comments that, oh, they thought it was going to turn into something different and it's bad, it's trash, but I actually like it. It's in every season there's always a big array of shows, and Eromanga Sensei actually turns out to be one of the ones that people find really popular, along with Attack on Titan. But I do see a lot of negative comments to it. I like it. I am a big fan of all genres, but this one I just like. It's something to watch while just episodes are coming out. It's not the greatest show, but it's actually pretty interesting to me. The kind of love romance in it is kind of weird, but it's just normal for what you expect for this show. But after that, it's Boruto Naruto Next Generations. I used to follow Naruto at the very beginning. When it first started coming out every Saturday, I used to watch it from the letter. But when it really came out, there was like this big issue with what they were showing on TV and whatever, so I was forced to stop watching. But then once it jumped into Shippuden, even then I didn't really watch it. I didn't like how the art style transferred to be, to me, more cartoonish, even though it was more adapting towards the bigger audience that they now had. So now that the season has finished and they jump into Boruto, and it's technically, you don't even have to watch Naruto. I guess you can, all you need to know is the premise of what that whole thing was about, and then understand what Boruto is. But even then, I don't feel like watching it. The first couple of episodes, which is kind of understandable, were all like just random things happening. And from how I talked about 0091, which you guys should watch a review, I'll leave it down in the description or I'll put it somewhere, that at the beginning it starts off slow, and then near the end or through the middle it'll start picking up. But the problem with Boruto is that I don't know for how long it's going to continue, because just like Naruto, it could run forever, and even though I'm not that big of a fan anymore, I also kind of don't want to get sucked into watching that continuously whenever they feel like ending it, if it ever does. So now the next one is Recreators. I've heard a lot of good things about it, just one that hasn't been on my priority list, and I haven't seen one episode of it. Hopefully I'll get to that. Like I said before, as of now I have not seen Recreators, but hopefully I'll get some time to watch it, because right now, like I said, I'm keeping up with just a few shows. I don't know 100% when the days are for them, though if I did more research it'd be a better schedule. But at the same time, I'm trying to watch anime for A through Z Anime Mondays all the time, so it's hard to keep track of when I should be watching other stuff, when things just came out, so that I can watch it and then forget about it till the next week. So this one is kind of an iffy one that I might watch it or not. I think this one has more of a chance of being watched than the one up above, which I don't remember how to pronounce the name. I don't know the name either. And the next one I really don't know the name of. I just know Dungeon. Done. So from what I heard about this show, it goes along the same universe as that other show. I forgot what it's called. Something about dungeon monster. There's like this girl and this guy, whatever. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll put a picture somewhere. But I haven't seen these. In all honesty, all the ones after this I really haven't seen. Rene Bokun, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any of these episode ones of Clockwork Planet. Yes, I have. About Clockwork Planet, it does have a weird art style. It seems like, no offense to the artist, but it seems like the art style is getting to one that it's more anime like, but it's still like rough around the edges and the backgrounds are kind of weird. But the first couple of episodes, it's an iffy show. It's not the greatest. I enjoyed watching the first couple of episodes, but I haven't continued it again. That's how many it's going to have. But I would like to just finish it off, since I did start it and I am a couple of episodes in. But to continue down the list, I haven't seen any of these. I already have Sakura de Reset. I have all the episodes lined up for me to watch that. I just haven't got into that either. It's gonna be 24 episodes. Well, that's a longer one that I have to get back into. Alice to Zoroku. I have been planning to watch that, but because of, like I said, I'm watching so many, but with episodes coming out on different days and me trying to watch a different anime all the time, and like I said, I'm watching Boku no Hero Academia. It's hard to schedule in time for another anime if I really want to know 100% what's happening. With Alice to Zoroku, I want to actually like watch it and be paying attention to it 100% of the time. So I'm afraid to throw it into the schedule of me watching stuff and not be able to keep up with what's happening. That's why I've held it off, but I do plan on watching it. I just haven't watched episode 1 for that reason. Now, the rest of the ones that are here, I haven't watched, not even episode 1. There's a bunch here that I would like to watch, but if I can't get on the track of watching the ones I already plan to, then there's no point in me going ahead and trying to start something new. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want the website, I'm going to leave it down in the description. And for all the anime that I've watched, for this season, just know that it's either I haven't started it, I plan on to, or I just can't fit it into the schedule yet. But at least most of them, I'm gonna at least watch episode 1 to make sure I see if it's something that I want. Even though episode 1 isn't really the best to justify an anime, but it's the best to justify if the story's going to head into a direction you might like to watch. So again, thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments and questions down below so then the next Senpai Friday I can answer them or comment on them. But catch me again in the next video. Takai Senpai, peace.